I think the Devon example is a good example for us. It was a tough bid, a lot of competition from outside even the area to get that job.
I think maybe they probably thought when they started that job that there wasn't any company in Oklahoma that was big enough to handle it.
We started so early in that project that we actually went to Dallas and met with the structural engineer before he had even fully designed the project, and found out kind of what it was that he was going to be looking for. And we went to work. A skyscraper like that requires things that not have to be considered for normal construction. High strength was one of the things that was going to be needed. We did a couple of tests and found that the high strength was obtainable. The rest of the time was spent trying to make it economical and try to make it very user-friendly and try to be not just the, not necessarily going for the lowest bid, but looking for the best bid. And I don't think there was ever a thought that we couldn't do it. It was just a matter of putting our heads together and make it happen. There were some things that I think a different team would have given up, but we kept pressing on, and it came our way. And
it's pretty amazing. I know they worked a lot of hours, weekends, things like that on the initial pour was tremendous. It was good for the company, it's good for the state.
It was a 24-hour day, 7 days a week, 2 hours. You call, we haul. You got 2 hours notice, and our people were put on notice, and our guys worked very, very long hours. We wanted to be sure that DeLisi did it right the first time.
We delivered on schedules. Our lab guys worked round the clock, testing materials, making sure that we were meeting, and we really got all the way to the top of that building without a problem. And I think it's a great example of the strength that DeLisi has in this local community. We have the resources, we have the technology, and we have the support that our customers need to do a large job or a tough job. And I think that's part of the niche that we have. Because of the skills that we've developed, the lab that we have, the ability to do mixed designs, supply our own aggregates in the way that we need them, it brings a strength to our customers that helps support them.
We worked as a total company on the Devon building. The largest pour we did was the footing for that building, 6,400 and some yards. We poured in about 20-some hours.
Actually, I was the first load in the Devon Tower. They handpicked me, I guess. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad I can see it and it's done.
When we did finally get the job, we called a meeting and basically had a pep rally because it was a big deal. It was a real big deal.
We had a meeting and we had a Devon celebration right across the street on that grassy lawn, and we invited everybody in this company because of their participation. They may not have felt a personal part of it, but this was DeLisi Brothers. Every division was involved in that Devon job. Every division. Whether you was at this general office, and the quarries, the sand plants, the ready-mix plants.
When I look at the tower, I know it's going to be there a long time. It's something, my kids, their kids can all look back and say, your family had a big part in building that. And that's something they can immediately see from anywhere within the city, and quite possibly further outside of the city. A lot of people have said they can see it.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime project, but every day it's a sense of pride looking at that building. Yeah, looking at that building coming in the mornings, you look at the way the sun hits it. It's a constant reminder of what we accomplished, and it's inner tranquility of peace of mind on that. Yeah, love looking at it.
It's as good as concrete gets. I'll put it that way. It's something that it feels like my building, because the structure of it is our stuff.
That makes me happy and proud that, hey, we put that up and it's going to be there forever.
Make me feel real good. We did it. So, and plus we didn't have too many problems. Every big job like that have problems, but we didn't have big problems, and we made it through it. So, thumbs up. It's all good.